Hi, Elaine from Tarot, Tatts and Tea. I'm Char from Charlie's Angel Tarot, and I do give reactions on your videos because I think it's amazing and interesting what you talk about and what you show us, your craft work, your knowledge on tarot and the books and things like that. And I do like reviews, and that's why I also started to watch you. Somebody else said something about you. I can't remember who it was, and that's why I went over to tarot, tads, and tea. It makes me also feel as if I'm back home a little bit because I did live in England, in Jersey, the Channel Islands, for 28 years of my life, and I do feel homesick sometimes. And then when I was there, I was feeling homesick for Holland. So, I've got best worlds, the best of both worlds, let me put it that way. I do get tongue twisted because, as my followers know, I have had two whiplashes and that has impaired my speech. So forgive me if I butcher words or English. I do the same in Dutch. But it's nice to give a reaction on your video you did on how much attention do we pay when we are out and about. Well, it depends for me whether I'm going out with a specific theme or with a specific idea. Then I might be more aware, like going to the beach. I will be more aware of my surroundings and who's around. Also because I've got a little dog and she's scared of other dogs and I don't want her to get bitten. So perhaps I'm a little bit paranoid, but then you are more aware of what's happening around you, where the dogs are coming from. Also, when you sit in peace and relax and listen to that water going like the waves crashing on the seashore, and also when you are in the sand dunes, you can see all these spiky grasses, and it is a bliss. Then you are aware. So generally, I'm not too much aware because when I'm walking with my walker and go and do shopping, then I do look around and see I'm happy that the grass is green and the colors of the trees when they are in blossom or when they have leaves. Yes, then I do pay more attention. Spending time alone, yes, I do spend a lot of time on my own, and I have because of the COVID, but it's not the reason. I love peace and quiet because of the whiplash, but COVID has made me more aware of spending more time on my own, and we were forced to, but it hasn't made any difference. Not so much for me because I do withdraw and I do interact with people of like-minded or the same caliber, people that are interested in tarot, of course, and Lenormand, and also collaborating. I would love to collaborate with you. I will send you that email, and also just to talk about tarot and tea. I love English tea, Earl Grey and Daijing, and yeah, uh, we might be able to work together. And because talking together is much easier than talking into the camera alone. Okay, here in Holland we have beaches and we have forests, and we also have parks within our cities, and sometimes it's just nice to visit the park. Sometimes I don't get out and about to get to the beach because that will take me 20 minutes, 30 minutes by car, and also in the winter it's much colder, so I stay in. Also, the sensors, when around my house I have a tram that passes down and you hear this bing 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 bing, and I love the sound. Then I know that I'm home. That's a sort of comforting noise, and I love it. Yes, we are in our fourth lockdown, and it's going to be more stringent or stricter if people will not abide by the rules. The Prime Minister or has pleaded with the public to wear masks and to keep a metre and a half distance, otherwise we'll go into further lockdown. Also, I enjoy my own time because it is relaxing. I can make my videos for each week, and I love making videos, and I love motivating people because I read the cards or I make the videos to let people know that they're not alone, and also to motivate them to take action and to be aware of the energy around them with the cards and sometimes without the cards. But usually I do it with the cards. I do it sometimes in the life without the cards, and then I just go by what I hear and see and feel because I'm verbal. I can connect with the people that have gone over, ancestors, grandmothers, grandfathers. Also, I help people with mourning as I'm also a qualified life coach with loss, and that is why I became a life coach and got qualifications so people can take us serious. But that is also another subject, but it's got nothing to do with awareness. But what I am aware of is that there's too many people saying that they are readers or intuitives or whatever. And that's why I find YouTube also amazing, because it's like a shop window. People can really become aware whether they have a click with a reader or whether the reader does their readings fantastically or good enough, and are supportive. So I see YouTube as a platform like a window, a shop window like in the olden days, that you get attached and you want to buy or you want to connect. And that's why I have called my lives the tea room, and my cyber angels, of course, and I'm cyber mum. The viewers are the cyber angels, and they make the channel as much as I put into the channel. It's like what you put in, you also get out, and sometimes threefold. And being aware on what's happening around me. Yes, I'm being aware in that regard, what is being happening around. There's also a lot of different types of readers, people going on, harping on about Meghan Markle and Harry. Sometimes it is interesting, but sometimes the channels do repeat old photos and old news. Then I don't like it, and that's when I think, are you for real? And other people. What are also what makes me aware is that the world is so small, but yet so small, large, because of the internet and cyber. We can connect visually and virtually in nowadays, and I wish I had had this when my mum was living in England and I was living here, and it is for free. Partially free. You have to have internet. That is what you have to pay for. Also, it is nice to get to know, there are readers as well that do readings on ministers or the Prime Minister or the President, political readings. And I find that interesting because it makes me more aware of what is happening politically in the USA. And that is the news that you don't hear on the real news. Okay, so there you have to read in between the lines, but you can pick up like local news on YouTube from America. And that's why I also like it. Okay, I also liked your video because you asked the question, are you more aware when you're on your own or when you're in a crowd? Well, I don't like crowds, but when I am with somebody else. Like in the summer, I like to sit on a terrace and just watch the world go by and what the people are wearing and what people are talking about, or not that I can hear, but you can see expressions, you can see the hands moving, how they behave, what they're wearing, and sometimes it's quite funny. And yeah, I just, it's just like the world, it's just like a video, and I just enjoy watching. Also, you said spending time with people. Well, nowadays I feel that due to the COVID, people are becoming more alone and also more niggly. They haven't got so much patience, especially in the shop, and you have to wait at the till. People start even swearing or getting aggressive. They lose the plot. I think you said that as well, and I think COVID has done a lot to the mental side of people in general. Also losing the plot and being more aggressive, because they don't, just haven't got the patience and the control over their emotions anymore. It seems that people care less. Also, I think you talked about people filming others, like when there's something, somebody's beating somebody up. I think that's sick, but we have a law here that you're not allowed to film anybody, and that law is AVG, I think it's called, and it is personal uh, protection or privacy law. So you have to ask somebody else's um, permission to film. I was even walking with Millie last year before the COVID, and I was just filming the pathway and the trees and the white flowers in the tree because the tree was blossoming. And this man goes, I didn't give you permission. And I thought, what? This is strange. So yeah, even then you get a comment. Some are absolute freaking me out. But on the other hand, if somebody is filming, they should um, be, they should have respect for what they're filming and how they are filming it. If they are filming violence, then phone the police first and then start filming, and also as evidence, but not go out and publish it on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook. I don't agree with that. People, it seems that people have no manners, no standards. Their politeness is gone, rude. Um, I'm not saying that everybody's like that, far from it, but you seem to see it more regularly. Um, COVID has indeed made me search for something that I love to do, so I keep busy, and that is my YouTube channel. And also with regards to my private life, and I'm still fighting for my justice, because I've had 2 car accidents. It's already been 14 and a half years, and I hope there will be coming an end to it very soon. That also isolates you as well, because people, if you don't wear a collar or if you don't have bandages, people don't understand that you have whiplash or a broken back or whatever have you. If they can't see it, they won't believe it. Yes, and I do agree, coming back to the masks, I do agree that you can't see people's expressions, only when their eyes go like that, when they laugh. But the hoodies, people wear hoodies and glasses, so you don't see anything. Now, I find it really strange because before the COVID um, started, there was a law being made in France and Holland and other countries that burqas weren't allowed to be worn. Well, now we are walking around with a mask. And yeah, I wondered what your thoughts were on that, or anybody else's thoughts about burkas. Um, I love to see people's faces because of their expressions, and expressions mean a heck of a lot, and that's how you can maintain trust in life in general. Also, remember, eyes do say 1,000 words because your eyes are your windows or the doorways to your soul. So yeah, I did learn a lot of things when I traveled around the world 30 years ago odd, like in China or Japan or Malaysia. If you snapped a shot, the people used to look away because they believe that if you click and your picture is being taken, that they are your soul. There is something taken out of your soul. So yes, that was something as well that you made a comment on that you can only see people smile, and that the mask does make us less aware on how people feel, and that we lose the contact and the ability or the art of speech and hugging each other. Now also, I've got to read a little bit because I've made notes on this, otherwise it just seems that I'm just blabbing on about something that isn't significant. I won't make this video much longer, and I do agree with you that people have lost the art of communicating and talking, and if they're talking something, that it is not superficial. People seem to be more on their phone than when we were younger, and nowadays, even my daughter, I said, can't you talk, can't you? We were with a couple of friends, this is years ago, she's left home now, but when the children were at home, the children were talking to each other on the phone, not verbally. And that's strange as well. But now, even now, more so now, people are just more on their phone doing games than communicating with others. It is sad to see. But again, there is a flip side to this as well. Other people and social people use the media use the media to help others like you and me by communicating, trying to motivate people to come into action, to start talking, to read more, and instead of playing games. Life isn't definitely not a game, so they should be brought into awareness on how to take back their own power or control over their lives. I also see this in a lot of people that want readings and ask advice. Well, not so much readings, but ask advice as a life coach, that they have lost their path and as to where they want to go and what they want to do. And I do love being a life coach. I call it more of a soundboard, so that if somebody speaks to me, I can say, have you thought of this, or have you thought of that? Have you already tried that? And then a light bulb switches on in most instances. So I do feel that I am supporting people and I do help others. And those kind of people are open to um, interact and seek knowledge and advice from others. And they're generally very lovely people. Also, I find that people are quicker to blame others instead of taking responsibility for their actions or what they say. Also, I find that the intonation, the sound of voices um, have gone in a lot of people as well. People should realize that intonation and the words that you choose are just as important as as to what you say. I always say what you mean and do what you say. and that is the advice that I used to get from my mother, bless her little soul. So that is my answer to your video. Thank you very much, and I hope you will make more like these videos so that we can interact. I hope I haven't made a fool of myself. Stay safe, stay blessed, and thank you for making my homesickness a little bit less and sharing a little bit of the UK. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed. And to all my cyber angels and viewers that have watched this, I wish you all the happiness, especially with Christmas and exchanging the old to the new year. Happy New Year, stay safe, and also be blessed, and enjoy this video and other videos on my channel, and also on Elaine Tatts for Tea. The link will be in the description box to Elaine's channel. Please support her because she's an amazing and very intelligent and handy crafter. She crafts boxes and cards and you name it. Have a look at her channel. It is really a great channel. And anybody that knows Blue Peter and followed Blue Peter when they were young, then you know what I will mean. And Elaine should be on BBC herself in a crafting program. Okay, take care, stay safe, be blessed. Please like and share, and I'll see you again in the live or in the next video. Ciao, ciao.